On the record in State of Michigan versus Eric Chappelle, 2201-361FY.
Matt Nagel for the people.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Chappelle.
Are you Eric Chappelle?
Yes, I am Eric Chappelle, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, so the first matters we have before the court is in 22-1361, we have a PA 53 violation, as well as apparently a sentencing that Mr. Chappelle missed October 3rd. We decided what we're doing about this PA 53 issue.
Your Honor, my client will plead guilty to that violation.
Okay. We'll do that first then. And then just fair warning, it looks like Mr. Chappelle was scheduled to be arraigned on a couple of dog cases for this, the 18th. And so we pulled those so we can take care of those while he's here today, rather than having him up here on the 18th. Okay. Mr. Chappelle, it is alleged that you violated conditions of bond. If that's true, if you violated bond, you face a possible contempt of court. Contempt of court is punishable by up to 93 days in jail and or $7,500 in fines, separate and apart from that which you already face in this case. Just fixing this because there are things that are out of order. Let's see. It is alleged that you violated bond. Let's see here. Because you were placed on a bond condition originally May of 2022, and then when you failed to appear, you were arraigned again May of 2023, failed to appear again, arraigned again July 2nd of 2024, and that bond included do not commit any crimes while on bond, do not have any direct or indirect contact with. It is alleged that you violated that order of no contact when you operated a motor vehicle without a license, which would violate the do not commit crimes while released, and that when you were found on October 25th at 11 a.m. you also had Tara in your car, which violated the order of no contact. You have the right to have an attorney. Mr. Rowley's representing you. You have the right to have a trial, not by a jury, but just by a judge. However, at that trial, you have to be proven that you violated a court order beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand the possible consequences of contempt?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you intending to plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that if you choose to plead guilty, you'll be giving up your rights. There will not be a trial on whether you're in contempt of court.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Chappelle, is it true that you were arraigned in this case, I guess, on the most recent occasion in July of 2024 and told to have no contact with Tara?
Yes, ma'am. You
remember that? You were also told not to violate laws while on bond?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that on October 25th, when the police officer pulled you over, that you had Tara in your vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
So you were violating the no contact order?
Yes.
All right. Is it also true that you were breaking a law at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Additional questions on the factual basis?
Not from the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Nagel, do you have a position on bond?
Your Honor, I've reviewed the recommendations, including the updated recommendation to include the GPS tether. I agree with the recommendations and ask the court to follow.
Mr. Rowley.
And I also find the recommendations to be fair and I think appropriate. Mr. Chappelle tells me he has good contact, a good relationship with his, who I expect to be his supervisor probation officer, Ms. Bayless. So I think he will do well on probation if given the opportunity.
Mr. Chappelle, what would you like to tell me today?
Just saying, I'm sorry for keep coming in here for this situation, but I showed initiative getting the job, going to my probation. I will continue to go to my probation. If I got to go here to report when I get out of here, I'll do so. we're gonna continue to strive to do better.
Based on Mr. Chappelle's failure to appear 1, 2, 3, 4 times, plus being caught in the presence of the protected person, I don't believe Mr. Chappelle is a good candidate for probation at this time. He's disregarded court orders at every turn. For the contempt, the sentence of the court is 20 days jail with credit for the 20 that you have been sitting. For the underlying offense, the sentence is 93 days with credit for 44. There is a $75 crime victim rights fee, $50 state minimum cost, and a $75 fine, which is a total of $200.
So I don't have a bond at all?
So you're being sentenced to jail, sir. That's what happens when you
I understand.
Disregard court orders.
Right,
so there's a difference. Before you're sentenced, you're on bond. After sentence, you're serving a sentence. There's no bonding out.
okay, I understand now.
Your Honor, if I may, on the jail credit,
Mm-hmm.
I think he had 44 days at the time that the pre-sentence report was.
Yep, and then the 20 days that he just sat went towards the contempt. I took that into consideration. He got the 20 days on the contempt, and he gets the rest of it on the underlying offense, because they can be consecutive. Mr. Chappelle is making calculated choices to not show up to court and to continue to disregard court orders. And so if he continues to come back on domestic violence charges where he doesn't show up for court and continues to violate court orders, he'll continue to get the maximum sentence from me. 93 days jail, credit 44, $200. I'm going to put by December 30. That's the last business day of the year. If you cannot get your $200 paid by December 30, you need to contact the court and just ask for another extension. I'm going to write you a little reminder of this just so you have it. Because you don't want to get a warrant over $200. So
if you don't mind me asking, how many jail days I got?
It's 93 minus good time brings it down to 79, and then credit for 44. So what is 79 minus 44?
35.
35. Bring you a reminder about the $200 so that you, and it has a phone number on here for you to call if you don't have $200 that day. You can call us and ask for more time. Since I gave you jail, you have the right to appeal. If you'd like to appeal my sentence and you need a public defender to assist you, you need to make your application within 14 days. Anything else from the lawyers?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor.